Hey world, how you doing today? This is the 25th show. Uh, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I just wanted to go over a few things with you guys. Today's show is going to be on drill music. And the reason why I say this is because our kids out there now, uh, I just want to put it like this. Kids out there, the generation today, you trying to figure out why the generation is acting the way they acting right now. All the music they listening to. Now, I'm not knocking the drill music at all. But in the videos that we have today, they always got their guns. They got their guns out. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's my thing. At the end of the day, you know, our kids is watching this. Our kids is watching this. They're watching the guns. They're watching the drill music. They're watching these guys having a fake guns on the TV. They look real. I've been in a few videos and stuff where, some of the people was like, we got to get some guns, but we can't, have real shit. We're going to have some fake because we're on the streets. We don't want cops pulling up and, cops pull up, get booked for some stupid stuff because they got the real guns out and they're doing the show, but the cops ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean? So, like, we got to watch our kids watching these, see what type of music they're listening to, and let's try to take out the stuff with the guns. That's why kids is getting their hands on the guns because they're seeing this. They're seeing this on TV. You know what I mean? They're listening to this stuff. They're looking at the videos. They're checking this out. How many kids, how many kids you see or your kids you see or hear them singing some of these songs that are dumb. Like, what? Like, my generation, when we had music, man, music was real, man. Music was for real. I'm talking about Tupac. I'm talking about Biggie. I'm talking about Jay-Z and Nas and DMX. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss anybody. Gangstar, back in the days, Mass Appeal. I mean, man, there was so much. Rakim, Digital Planet, Black Sheep. It was so much music back then where there was no guns. You know what I mean? Why is people getting shot? Because every video, every drill music, all the stuff is they got the guns pointed out. They got these girls out there in Digital Creator Land. They got these guns pointed out for what? For what? You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of them people ain't busting nothing. They ain't shooting nothing. They just putting this front up. This front up. It's a front. You know what I mean? So, for you drill music guys out there, I know you're going to hate me for this, but hey, I got to say what I got to say. Listen, you can still do your music and you can still do your songs and you can still do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, be mindful of who is watching this. Because at the end of the day, you people that are making the drill music and you want to have your guns out and all this crazy stuff, but let's look at it a little bit. Let's look at the big picture. I know that you guys are tunnel vision and you only see what the hell's in front of you, but whatever you see in front of you is, damn, there's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. So I want to basically make sure that these people know that I'm carrying and I got this and I got that, and so if you do have any beef, they know they got to come with a gun because you got one. Now, is that a point of being scared? Some people will say no. Some people will say yes. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that. My opinion to that is yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Picture me on social media or doing a song and I got my gun out and I'm showing you my gun and I'm pointing it out. I got my mask on and shit, and you already know it's me because maybe the glasses or whatever, my beard, whatever. But now you know I'm holding. Now you know I'm holding. Guess what? If you try to come to me you know damn well you better have something, because if you don't got nothing, you are fucked. So now this is my opinion on it. A lot of you people out there that be putting the guns out there and all that shit, and y'all ain't living that life for real. You just making this song that adds up to having the gun. I understand that and I respect that. But let's exit out, because at the end of the day, all this fake guns on TV, the kids are watching it. That's why I said try to keep your mindset, you on the big picture, not the tunnel vision. The tunnel vision is this shit's going on, it's happening, it's working, everything's great. Bet. That's why the kids is getting their hands on these guns. They're figuring out a way to get their hands on their guns so they can tell their best friend, "Oh shit, man, y'all got a gun." I said, "Yeah, if these other kids on the east side, they want to fuck with us, we're gonna get them. I mean, we got the gun now." And that's how the kids is getting these guns and shooting and messing up and doing a lot of time in jail or juvenile, and then getting certified as an adult to be in the population of men that made mistakes, and that made mistakes a long time ago, but they changed and they got this stuff right, and they're just waiting for parole to let them out one day. You know what I mean? Because they they actually changed their life and they actually fixed themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That's where it comes in at. You know what I mean? A lot of them people are locked up and you can't hear their voice. But I'm here to tell you, I did the time so I could talk for them. I could let you know, the drill music with the guns. I know they're fake. Some people got real ones. I don't know, but it ain't my opinion. Not my opinion. My opinion, it counts, because I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna let my opinion out. But me telling you to stop, or me telling you like, no, man, I'm telling you, man, this is no good, But be mindful out there of the kids out there that's watching your video. You're getting 1 million views, right? But you're getting 1 million views the wrong way. You're putting out a message. You could put the music is, your music is great because it's for this generation. Generation loves it because it's some stupid shit. I don't like it personally. I fuck with my Fabio Foreign. I fuck with my Nicki Minaj. I mess with my my music that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And still the people that are still rapping today. Oh, I forgot Busta Rhymes too. But Mace was even alright back in the days. He was okay. 112. It was a lot of good music, and the music changed. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, I do mess with Lil Baby, and I mess with Herbo, the Chicago Cats. You know what I mean? Lil Bibby. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, they came up out of that net worth, out of that street, out of that block. You know what I mean? To where they had no choice but to carry because other people were carrying it and they don't want to get caught slipping. Favorite, Young Dolph. You know what I mean? He was official. To my knowledge. To me, I liked him. You know what I mean? He ain't never, rowdy, and and the other cat, but we got to get the guns. We get them. Man, listen, man. Just take the guns off your video, man. It don't make no sense to have these stupid ass fake guns or real, whatever, because the kids is looking at this stuff, man. You can still do your song, but you could maneuver. I was talking last show about manipulation. You could manipulate the situation easily by not putting the guns in there at all and still doing your song and still making the views that you're going to make. With the gun situation, all you're doing is corrupting the juveniles because their minds are not there. Their minds are not there. It's like a little puppy. It's a little dog. You got to train this dog, right? But how the parents going to train their kids? Now, I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to put dogs and kids in the same thing. It's totally different. Totally different. I'm just using that as an example. You got your dog, right? You're training your dog, right? At a young age, or you just got the dog out the womb, the firstborn, and the dog comes up. You know what I mean? You got to train that dog. You got to be on that dog every day. You got to be on it, and you got to explain things, and you got to talk, and you got to move your hands, hand gestures, and shit like that, and you got to just do a lot of things with the kid, with the dog, right? Just like a little baby, right? Now, at the end of the day, if I leave on vacation, or if I go somewhere and I gotta depend on somebody to watch my dog, I gotta depend on them to do a little bit of the same thing that I'm doing to keep the dog on track for what I'm trying to do. Get it? So for you drill music out there, if the parents are out there trying to get their kids on track because they're off track, but they're listening to music and videos with the little guns and shit like that, how the fuck are they going to fucking not look for that gun or look for that weapon or whatever weapon of choice they're looking for if you're promoting this shit? You're promoting this shit. The parents, see, I'm good with the parents today. I got you, parents, today. We're good. I'm not going to talk bad about you today, but there'll be another day. But today's good for you guys. So what we want to get accomplished into this little situation here is you can still do your little drill music, right? But take the guns out. You got the parents out here teaching the kids not to use weapons, use your hands, and the weapons will take you to a place that you don't want to be. And this is for the kids that want to run for the gun or run for the knife or run for a weapon. That's why schools are having finding guns and shit in the high schools and stuff, because some of them are scared. They fear their life. They fear for their life because maybe the person that they're dealing with or what they got a problem with, they know that they got a gun, so they don't want to get caught slipping. But how is a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old or 14-year-old or 15-year-old have this in their mindset? I remember when I was 13, 14, 15, I never had a gun in my mindset. I never thought about a gun, going to get a gun, even though I seen them physically with people having it in my area with me. I never wanted to go that route, ever. I always wanted to fight. If I lost, I lost. If I ran, I ran. If it was a lot of people and I had to run, I ran. You know what I mean? If I knew I couldn't win, I'm out. You know what I mean? And I'll catch me another day. You know what I mean? Because if you catch something in the corner, you know what I mean? They're going to fight their way out no matter what. So maybe some of them times when people got me, they got me in the corner and they tasted whatever I gave them. You know what I'm saying? Either I had blood in my mouth and I tasted what the fuck I did, or they had blood in their mouth and they tasted what the fuck they did. But at the end of the day, it wasn't this gun bullshit. So look, drill music, do your shit. Do your music. Do your shit. I don't care. Do it. But all these guns and shit, be mindful of who the fuck is watching this. The million views you're getting is majority of the fucking juveniles and the fucking teenagers and the delinquents. So if you want to put gasoline to the fire, continue. Continue, because we're all killing ourselves anyway. So you might as well continue. But if you're listening to what I'm saying and you're sharing this video and you're letting people know what the fuck I'm saying, understand where I'm coming from, you can still do the music, just keep the guns out. And this is my 24th show. This is the Danny Malone Function, and you guys have a blessed weekend and take it easy and tune in, please. And give me a thumbs up, give me a share, subscribe. Everything's free. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody. Have a blessed weekend. 25th show.